Hey everyone! When you're songwriting, remember that you're writing a story. You're painting a picture in someone's head. So these prompts are meant to guide you, but not tell you exactly what to write. Throughout the video, I'm going to be asking a lot of questions to help you reflect on what do you want to write about and how can you better develop your lyrics. The first songwriting prompt is something that the character wants or needs. This is a really good songwriting prompt because it's generally easier to write about. We want or need something every single day of our lives, so we're very familiar with what it feels like to want or need something. Okay, so if you're using this prompt to write a first line, you can take it a variety of ways. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to give you the first line that I've developed for this prompt and have you brainstorm what the song's going to be about. Okay, so the first line is, "The nights are empty without them." I'm sure you're thinking about a lot of things. It could be that you're missing your dog, that you're missing your mom, that you're missing your best friend. The line, "The nights are empty without them," leads you to a lot of conclusions. So this is where it's important to use a prompt to develop a first line, but that it's just as important to develop the rest of the song well, so that you can best tell your story. One way to help you develop the rest of your song with the prompt, something they want or they need, is to answer the question, why do they want it and what would it feel like if they had it? So for example, my first line was, "The nights are empty without them." I could then go on to say, "The times we used to had were grand. I wish they could come back," or something like that. Okay, so if you're talking about what would it feel like if they had it, you could say, "My happiness would forever be the best gift you gave me." So as you can see, when I started talking to you guys, I didn't have any idea what I was going to write about, but now at the end I kind of have an idea for the song. The second prompt I have is developing a scene or talking about a specific time of day. Before you write your first line, you first need to decide what situation you're going to be writing about or what scene the character is going to be in. So maybe they're graduating, maybe they're driving, maybe they are going for a run. Once you decide what your scene is and situation is, then you can start to build a first line. For example, I'm going to pretend that I'm writing a song about someone who's driving, and my first line is going to be, "I don't remember these roads." Okay, so now let's go into how you're going to develop the song. Some questions you want to ask yourself for developing the verses and the chorus for these songs would be, what's going on in the scene? Who is in the scene? Where is the character at? And where are they going? Or what are they doing? So the first line I told you was, "I don't remember these roads." To answer some of these questions, I could say, "I've waited for so long, but now I wish I hadn't gone." So now, after using this technique, I have my first line and an idea for a verse. Okay, so the third prompt is my favorite, and you'll see why in a second here. The prompt is simply using a question to base your song on. Think about how your English teacher often said, "Start your essay with a question." They said this because it's intriguing. Your listener or your reader naturally wants to know the answer to the question. So it can be a great songwriting tool. If you start your song with a question, the listener is going to want to know, oh, what's the answer? Naturally. So a question I can think of for a first line, that's the first thing you want to do, develop your first line, would be, "Am I supposed to be here?" Once you develop your first line, the questions you want to reflect on would be, why are they asking the question? Do they have the answer? And can they get the answer? Alright guys, so thank you for watching. This is really how I help to develop my songs, so if it helped you, great. I'm super happy, and please leave a comment below of other songwriting prompts. There are a gazillion out there. It's fantastic. We should never be short of ideas. Also, please subscribe. I post 2 videos a week on Thursday and Saturday, all about songwriting, music. See you in the next video.